Hi everyone, and welcome to this video where I'm going to be opening up a set of Black Series 6-inch figures today. This set's quite unique. It's the Bounty Hunters 40th Anniversary Edition from The Empire Strikes Back. And what this is two 6-inch figures of 4-LOM and Zuckuss. And you can see them on the sides there. Now, I'll read the blurb on the back in case you don't know the history of these figures. So it says here, when Kenner first produced the 4-LOM and Zuckuss figures, the names somehow got reversed. But since these two bounty hunters were not identified in the film, the switch was not immediately noticed. When the mix-up was finally caught and corrected in 1989, Zuckuss and 4-LOM finally got back to their rightful identities. In this exclusive set, we are paying homage to the first appearance of these bounty hunters that puzzled so many for years, with replicas of the original packaging, switched names and all. So basically, when Kenner produced the original vintage figures back in the day, they got the names the wrong way around, and it stayed like that for many years. So this one says 4-LOM, but this is actually Zuckuss, and this packaging says Zuckuss, but actually this figure is 4-LOM, which makes more sense for a droid to be 4-LOM, because that's similar to other droid names, and obviously Zuckuss is more of an alien name. So that's the packaging. This is basically like a slip case, and inside there's two figures, which are these. So this is 4-LOM, or Zuckuss, the correct name, and this is Zuckuss, but it's actually 4-LOM. I'll call them by their pack name because otherwise it's just going to get confusing. So actually out of the two, I've always preferred 4-LOM, even in the vintage figure. It's just a bit more appealing to me rather than a droid looking character. But because of the mishap with the packaging, these two have always been lumped together. I don't know whether that's true in canon, like in stories and stuff, whether they work together or not. Don't think it says on the back any biography or anything. But yeah, they've always been lumped together. I can't remember in the card game whether they helped each other. I don't think they did. At least in the card game, I think they were actually called the correct name. So I'm going to open these up one at a time. So I'll start off with this one, 4-LOM, or actual name Zuckuss. So I'll show you it in the packaging first. It's a recreation of the vintage toy packaging, obviously larger in scale because of the 6-inch figure. I'll just open it up. It should be fairly easy to open, hopefully. I might just rip the packaging. So that's the figure in the plastic. Let's just take it out and have a closer look. So this is the figure. It looks absolutely amazing. I'm so happy I ended up buying this set. I wasn't going to. But if you've watched my videos recently, you'll know that I've recently purchased Bosk and Dengar, which are two other bounty hunters from The Empire Strikes Back. So I wanted to have a complete set of the bounty hunters. I don't have IG-88 though, that's the only one I don't have. That's his weapon. I can't remember what it's called. It did get a name in the customizable card game. So let's have a closer look at the figure. So you can see here, I presume that's some kind of breath mask maybe? I don't know. Might be part of his anatomy. He's got this armour that the vintage figure also had, similar looking thing on it. But it comes with this soft fabric overcoat type thing. The original vintage figure had something similar as well. This one's a bit more detailed, it's more mottled, probably closer resembling the actual costume of the character. So articulation, let's have a look. His head does move a little bit. And arms, the elbows, looks like wrists do move a little bit, I think. it's just stiff because it's never been on the packaging. Legs, it's a little restricted because of the costume, but it does have the articulation there, and the feet as well. It's also got pegs on the peg holes on the bottom. Let's see if it stands up. It stands up fine, no problems there. I don't know how easy it's going to be to pose this figure because of the restrictions with the costume. Not 100% how it holds the weapon. I'm sure I can get it in a better position than that, but it's not the easiest gun to like just display like him firing. You'd have to be on side on to always fire it. But yeah, absolutely amazing. The detail on this figure is brilliant. I'm so happy I decided to buy this set. So let's look at the other figure. So this one is Zuckuss. Again, it should be 4-LOM, but packaging recreates the vintage vibe with the wrong name on it. Same on the back, I presume, as the other figure. But yeah, it looks amazing, recreation of the vintage packaging. So let's get it open and have a look at the figure. So that's the figure in the packaging, in the plastic. So he's a little bit more restricted in articulation because of his droid roots. You can see here the poles do move up and down a bit with the figure. I don't really want to force him too much. His head does move very well. Legs move a little bit, again restricted by his design. Does have a hidden thigh swivel under the arm though. But it doesn't want to stand up as well as the other figure. I'll show you him close up and the weapon. Again, this did get a proper name in the customizable card game. I should have looked it up really before I did the video. But yeah, that's his weapon. And this is the figure. Close up again, great attention to detail. Absolutely spot on. And it stands a bit. He's set in this weird pose naturally because of the droid features here, these poles and things. So he does look a bit strange. I'll have to look at some production images, I think, to see how I can pose him. You might just have to hold his gun upright. What's he look like on the packaging actually? You can see here he holds his gun on the floor. So I might just pose him like that for the moment and just pose him like he is on the production image, like that. I think it looks quite cool like that, so I'll stand him up with the others. I'm basically going to display all the bounty hunters together, like they are lined up on the Star Destroyer in the movie. So yeah, I'm really happy to have bought this set. It's quite hard to get hold of. I managed to find it on Amazon, reasonably priced for 2 figures. It wasn't too much more than 2 standard figures would cost. And I know it's quite an exclusive set, so I didn't want it to sell out, so that's why I bought it. Thanks for watching everyone. Please subscribe to my channel to see my future videos, and I'll see you all soon. Take care, bye.